Life Lesson Story: The Seeds of Tomorrow. A story about patience, growth, and faith. In a quiet village surrounded by rolling fields, there lived an old gardener named Niko. His garden was unlike any other. It wasn't filled with grand flowers or rare plants. Instead, it was a patchwork of small, tender seedlings. Every morning, the villagers would see him crouch down, planting tiny seeds one by one into the soil, humming softly as he worked. Children would ask him curiously, "Why do you keep planting so many seeds, old man? You'll never live long enough to see them all grow." Niko would chuckle and reply, "That's the beauty of it. Some seeds grow in my time, others will bloom when I'm gone. What matters is that I plant them." The villagers often laughed at him behind his back. They believed he was wasting his time, especially because his garden looked bare compared to others. They didn't see the quiet magic hidden beneath the soil. One spring, a young boy named Leo moved into the village with his mother. They were poor and had lost their home in the city. While others ignored them, Niko welcomed Leo with a smile and a basket of vegetables from his garden. "Would you like to help me plant tomorrow?" he asked kindly. Leo hesitated. "I don't know how to garden." "That's the best place to start," Niko replied. From then on, the boy came every day after school. He learned to dig, water, and wait. At first, he grew impatient. "Why isn't anything happening?" he would ask. Niko would smile, brushing soil from his hands. "Growth takes time, Leo. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it isn't happening." Seasons passed. Under the old man's guidance, the boy learned more than just gardening. He learned patience, faith, and kindness. But one winter, Niko fell ill. The villagers whispered that his time had come. Even then, he smiled from his bed and said, "Don't stop planting, Leo. The earth remembers every seed." On the first day of spring, Niko passed away. The entire village felt emptier without his gentle presence. His garden lay still, just rows of brown soil. But Leo didn't forget his promise. He worked through the pain, watering and caring for every seed Niko had left behind. Days turned into weeks, and then something miraculous happened. The garden began to bloom. Tiny green shoots broke through the soil, stretching toward the sunlight. Then came flowers, bright, radiant, and endless. The garden burst into life, more beautiful than anyone had ever seen. The air filled with color, fragrance, and warmth. The villagers, once mocking, came to see it. They stood speechless before the living tapestry of Niko's legacy. Children ran through rows of blossoms, and elders bowed their heads in respect. Leo placed a small wooden sign at the entrance that read, "He planted so others could bloom." Years passed. Leo grew into a man, tending the same garden that had changed his life. He began teaching children how to plant and care for seeds, passing down the lessons Niko had given him. "Why do we plant so many?" one little girl asked. Leo smiled, his hands resting in the soil. "Because someday, someone will walk by and smile at what we've grown. And that's enough reason to keep planting." And so the cycle continued. The gardener's love, his patience, his faith living on in every hand that touched the soil, in every seed that found light. Moral of the story: true growth takes time. What we nurture today may not bloom for us, but it will bloom for someone. The smallest acts of kindness we sow can become forests of hope for generations to come.